One more. Give me one more so we can get started. There we go. We're at 5. So let's get started with the Emperor penguins. All right. Again, this is a station stop level 2. So level 2 includes, for the kids that are reading with help, short sentences, simple plots, and simple dialogue. So for your early readers out there, this is a good book for you if you're just getting started. So Emperor Penguins, we're going to get started with that. This book is by Robert Edwards and illustrated by Carol Schwartz. All right. Those are our, authors and illustrators. So let's get started. A penguin is not your average bird. Let's see. Why? Well, for one thing, penguins can't fly. Everyone knows that, right? They can't even flutter off the ground. Their wings are more like flippers. See the penguin right here. What? We're going to get this together. See the penguin right there? And the ice, too. It's freezing up there. Oh, goodness. So, penguins can't fly. And that's a good thing because penguins like to swim. See them swimming in here? Look at them. Ducks paddle and swans glide. See the ducks and the swans. But penguins zoom underwater. Some can go 25 miles an hour. That's faster than any other bird. Wow. It's pretty cool for a bird to actually be able to swim that fast. Let's see, where are all these penguins located at? There are many different kinds of penguins. All except the Galapagos penguin lives south of the equator. The map shows you where. Let's see where all we can find them. We got them in Australia. Go over. Right, here we go. We got them in Australia. Is that Africa? Yep, they're on the tip of Africa. Whoa, they're in the Indian Ocean. See if I can get over here. They're in South America. So penguins are all over, the south of the hemisphere, okay? South of the equator. I think we're going to talk about this one right here, the Emperor penguin tonight. Boo, boo, boo. Where's the funny looking one? The Marconi. That's the one with the heavy eyebrows. They got the big old eyebrows. Rockhopper penguins have funny plumes on their heads. That's the one I was talking about. See? Real funny. Fairy penguins are the smallest. They grow to be only about 16 inches tall. The largest penguin is the Emperor penguin. It stands almost 4 feet high. It lives in Antarctica. I did not know they get that tall. My goodness. 4 feet tall. Oh, it's bigger than some of these toddlers running around here. That's scary. That would be scary. No people live in Antarctica. Only a few animals live there. Seals and killer whales and certain birds of prey. For all other creatures, it is too cold. There are no trees or grass or flowers. Whoa. Nothing but ice. Just ice. Ice and more ice. In summer, it can be 30 degrees below zero. That is freezing. Oh, my goodness. In winter, the temperatures may drop to 80 degrees below zero. Winds can whip up to 100 miles an hour. Would you imagine that wind chill? Woo! Goodness. You see all the other little animals down there? It's all in Antarctica. Winters are harsher than anywhere else on Earth. Yet Antarctica is home to about 40 groups of penguins. That's a lot. Each group is called a colony. A colony may have as many as 40,000 penguins in it. How can emperor penguins survive the cold? The fat in their bodies help keep them warm. So does their thick, short coat of feathers. Whoa. All right. Let's see. Whoa, you see all those penguins? They just wobble around. 40,000. I bet you that gets real loud and funky. Oh my goodness. Could you imagine 40,000 birds on land Emperor penguins waddle on their strong webbed feet. They hop and use their beaks and claws to go up hills. Then they flop on their bellies and... Did y'all see this? Y'all know what's coming? Whoosh! Down the hill they go. It's like sledding. Woo! Hey, Marika, what's going on? Yes, it's all aboard science reader. It's all aboard science reader book. So yeah, so there's a bunch of pictures and a bunch of information on here. See the penguins going whoosh down the hill. The water is ice cold too, but that is where they are most at home. They can stay underwater for almost 20 minutes. Wow, there's some pretty good swimmers. Hey guys, continue to share this post so we can get some more people to join on. And again, don't forget we got another scholarship announcement to announce at the end of this. They can dive way down deep. In fact, some emperor penguins can dive 900 feet below the water surface. My goodness, that is very, very, that's a football field deep, right? I think so. 300. Yeah. 900 feet, that's 100 yards. We're going to go with it. In the inky black water, they hunt for fish and squid. I did not know they eat squid. They do eat fish and squid, though. Look at them. Oof. Like all penguins, emperor penguins have black backs and white bellies. These colors help protect them from enemies. In the water, leopard seals and killer whales hunt for emperor penguins. Oh my goodness. From below, the penguin's white belly blends in with the ice. It's hard for the enemies to see them. That's pretty cool. See that? I'll hide them from their enemies. Whoa. Large birds like petrels. We're going to say petrels today. Petrels also hunt for emperor penguins, but from above, the penguin's black back blends in with the dark water. Whoa! So their bodies help them hide. Still, petrel may spot a penguin. Then it will swoop down. The penguin has to swim away fast. So the penguins have to get away pretty fast because people are coming from them. They got predators from the sea below them and above them. What are they doing? They're all in a little line. Like all birds, emperor penguins lay eggs. In March, they go inland to the nesting grounds. That is the place where they were all born. But they do not build nests for their eggs. What? All birds build nests. There are no twigs or grass around. Oh, yeah, that's true. In May, the egg is laid. The mother penguin is very hungry now. She wants to hunt for fish. So mama just had a little egg, and then she's going to dip because she's hungry. She says she needs some fish. So what's going to happen? She passes the egg to her mate. She must do it very, very carefully, or else the egg can crack. So there she goes. She's passing the egg off. If you guys watch Happy Feet, you remember that part. How does the egg stay safe in such cold weather? The male penguin tucks the egg under a flap on his belly. This flap is called a broad pouch. The egg rests on his feet. Now it's safe and warm. So dad is protecting the egg. The mother penguins begin a long walk to the sea. They will feast on fish and krill and squid. So while dad is out here protecting the egg, mom and them, they go off and they go hunt for some food. It will be 2 months before the mother penguins return to their egg. Oh my goodness. 2 months. What do guys do for 2 months? For the 2 months, the father penguins keep holding the egg during this time. The weather gets much colder. Woo! See them all huddled together. Storms come, the male penguins huddle together. They take turns being in the middle. It is warmest there. So they shuffle around. Hey, Kenji. At last, the mother penguins returned. It is now July, so she's been gone for a whole 2 months while dad's been there protecting the egg. The penguins find their mate by calling to each other. That's got to be really loud. Remember they said it's about 40,000 of them? Sheesh. By calling to each other, they know their mate's sound. Many chicks have just hatched. They are less than a pound. They are covered in fuzz and they make soft peeps. See the little penguin? I wonder what it sounds. If you're a little kid watching this, hey, say mom, dad, like do the sound that you think that a penguin would make, a little baby penguin would make for your mom or your dad right now. Are y'all doing the sound? Do it all night too. I know your parents will love that. Right away, the male penguin passes the chick to the female. The fathers have not eaten in months. Now it is their turn to feast in the sea. So dad's like, I'm gone. I'm going to get something to eat. At first, the chicks stay very close to the mother. They get in the food from inside their mother's throat. The little chicks grow quickly. See that? At last, the male penguins return. The chicks peep and squeak. It is as if they are calling, here I am, here I am. In this way, the male penguins find his family for a little while, and all three penguins spend time together. See all of them? The little family. The chicks get bigger, they grow downy feathers, but they are gray, not black and white. They spend more time with other penguin chicks. So all the little penguin chicks are hanging together. What else do we got going on? Whoa, they look like the penguin chicks are growing up. The days grow longer. By December, the chicks are ready to live on their own. That's pretty quick. They have their grown-up feathers. They begin their first trip to the sea. They're all waddling in line. Waddle, 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 waddle. Nobody teaches them to swim. All on their own. They know how. That's pretty cool. Any of you guys know how to swim? I still don't know how to swim. I've tried. My kids know how to swim. They will hunt and play in the water. They will try to stay away from enemies. So they have to stay away from enemies too. For 4 years, they will live in the sea and at the water's edge. Then they will travel the long miles to their nesting grounds. And one day in June, can you guess what will happen? Waddle, waddle, waddle. An egg will hatch, and peep, 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 out will come a little chick. It will look around and see ice, ice, and more ice. This is home to the emperor penguins. And that is our book about the emperor penguins. All right. Whoa. So that was a great book. Again, this was a level 2 stopping station for all aboard science readers. So for those early readers who are just figuring out some of the words, it's a short sentences, simple plot, and a simple dialogue for kids to follow. So check this book out. Again, it is by Roberta Edwards and illustrated by Carlos Schwartz. So thanks everybody for joining us. Don't forget the teacher applications for those $1,500 grants that will be given out for back to school shopping for the teachers for the supplies that they want to get for their classrooms. Also, let me make the announcement. Our wonderful intern, media intern, has been a blessing to us. So we want to, the board decided about a month or so ago, maybe more, that we wanted to give another $500 scholarship to Marika Ashby. You've seen her in multiple pictures all over. She's done so many events and done so much more than just been able to be our social media intern. She has given us so many connections in the Memphis area and that North Mississippi area. So we wanted to show her our appreciation by awarding her with another $500 scholarship. So Marika, thank you so much for all the work you've done for Black to Life. We thank you for being one of our biggest supporters As far as an intern goes, you are our first, but believe me, after running a nonprofit for over 10 years before this, the work you've done has been amazing. So we really appreciate you and wish you the best of luck going forward. So that is it. Again, if you weren't able to join at the beginning, you can rewatch this on here, or you can watch this on our YouTube channel, which we will have more videos from the events that we do out in the community. So once again, thank everybody. We appreciate your support. Have a good evening.